have
I had
something?
my
that you
little
could-
reel so I could like put my thumb on it on my spool, and it would like drag, drag, and then I could reel it. And,
Did you reel it with a finger?
yeah.
Oh wow.
I made, like, when it was cold, I made this rabbit fur glove that where just the tip of my finger stuck out. So, and then, yeah, I gotta say though, that was.
So how many fish did you
fish
wind up
ever.
catching?
There's 13, but they're all big, you know, like they're all.
So you can eat them for a couple days.
Yeah, like from between probably 8 and 20 something pounds.
Did you eat the fish guts at all? Did you?
Yeah, I eat the stomach, and the head was the best part. Like when you're out there, you know, starving and you need fat, it's like you almost, a lot of times I would eat the fish and kind of put the main meat part of it away for later. But you'd eat the belly, the head, all
Did
the
you
fatty
make like a
parts.
soup with the head?
Yeah, I made all my fish into soup, and then I would fry all my moose, basically.
Oh, no, with all your fish you made in the soup.
Yeah, just to get all the nutrients out of the bone.
Did you find any edible vegetables or anything? when you were
Lots
out
of
there as well?
berries, like up north, so it's
Yeah?
awesome as far as berries go. Although my spot didn't really have many, but I found patches, you know, like.
Oh, you find berries, you find bears too.
Yeah. But
Did you find any root vegetables or any like
not
wild
much.
onions
There's not a lot of that up there. There's lichen, so I boiled reindeer lichen.
Oh, that's
And
what
then
does
I
that
would-
taste like?
It's real bland. It's real kind of acidic. It's not great eating, but I would mix it with my moose meat just to get carbs, like some kind of carbs maybe.
That's what all the caribou eat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's weird what you can turn into an animal, you know? just take a pile of lichen and it turns into a reindeer.
It's weird stuff too, right?
Yeah.
So that was, and
was
you
a-
have no seasoning or anything, right?
Right, but man, I gotta tell you, I didn't. You know elk too, but man, I didn't miss it at all. It was so good from the first bite to the last. It's
Oh,
just
moose.
like, man,
Moose is so
every
delicious.
time you're just like,
Just moose over fire.
Yeah, totally.
Did
No
you eat some of
complaints.
it raw? Like
yeah,
the liver or
like the
anything
liver.
Like that? You ate that raw?
Yeah, just for the extra boost.
Did you had a knife?
a
Obviously.
Leatherman? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, just a Leatherman.
Just a Leatherman.
So
'cause-
you butchered the moose with a Leatherman?
Yeah.
Holy shit! How long did that take?
Oh, I think I got the moose finally at like noon, and then I think I was done cutting it up and hauling it by like 10 o'clock that night. So.
And do you have a sharpening stone or anything?
Yeah, just a rock, you know.
Oh, just a regular
Yeah,
rock you
yeah.
find laying around? You sharpen
Yeah,
on that?
find
Oh,
one
okay.
that looks like it might work well.
Oh, did it work?
Yeah, we're
Wow.
good.
That's so crazy to rely on a Leatherman, that little tiny ass
Yeah,
blade.
but you got only so many items, you know,
Right.
and I wanted the wire cutters, I wanted the little saw for crafting stuff, you know, so I figured if my worst problem is that I have a small knife to cut up a big game, I'll be pretty happy.
Was there anything you wished you brought that you didn't?
Yeah, I would have taken probably a gill net instead of my saw. I took a saw and I almost never used it, but yeah.
And you thought you would use it for trees? Or?
Yeah, I just thought it'd just be a calorie saver rather than using your axe, but it was kind of a risk I took, and it ended up not being
So that was
worthwhile.
That's pretty good though.
Yeah. It was nice for building. I built like a 12-foot tall cache where I stored all my moose meat and stuff. It was nice for that.
So what other objects did you bring? You brought a cart, you brought a fishing line.
Fishing line. Oh, there
there
you
it
go.
is.
Right there.
Fucking Jamie's the best. Ferro rod. What is a ferro rod?
That's like that sparker. You know, you scrape it and it makes
Oh,
sparks.
so that's how you started your fires?
Yeah.
Fishing line and hooks, all barb. How many hooks did you have?
25. But yeah, no, they go fast. They go
25.
fast. That was down.
Arrows only.
Yeah.
Did you think about constructing arrows?
Yeah, I thought, and I was thinking, by the time I got the moose, you know, it was early enough that I didn't really need to make
Right.
arrows. But I was thinking, if I want to shoot more at squirrels, I better make some arrows. Yeah.
Trapping. What is that?
That's just thin gauge wire, 20 gauge wire.
And what do you use that for?
For snare and rabbits,
Snares.
I put hundreds of snares out, and then I built, you know, for building a fishing pole, stuff like that.
And did that in a sleeping bag.
Yeah, a sleeping bag.
Brought a fucking
Yeah.
warm sleeping bag,
Minus
right?
40, and then
Minus
you
40?
heat up rocks.
Yeah. Crazy, man, right? Just a multitude. I guess it makes sense though. If I was looking at that list, like, what would I take off for a knife?
Yeah, it's gonna
If
be
you had a
hunting.
saw, what would you take if you didn't have the saw?
I would have taken a gill net. I ended up making a
that's
gill
right.
net out of the paracord, but I think that would have been useful.
Wow. It's crazy. You only get 10 things.
Fuck you, dude.
Yeah, puts the pressure on.
Oh my goodness.
More camping. This little bitch.
So once you shot the moose,